Thankfully, there was no radio interference on your video. Yeah, that's and thankfully, so far, I have not had anyone else say that was going on. Yeah, that's just obnoxious. Um, okay, so some good things. You definitely got good speed. Rhythm was very tight. That was really good to hear. So overall, very good performance on your stuff. Couple things though, like the way the videos were ended. Now, remember, like, just to make sure that everything is going as efficiently as possible, that's why I was asking for like the full practice session. Now, if you are ending practice sessions the way that you did in the video, you're missing out on like fine tuning, making sure everything, getting everything you can out of it. One thing is you always got to end with a good take. It needs to be a good take, a good solid playthrough by the time you're done. You don't want to just like stop part way through and then just kind of say to hell with it. We don't want to do that. End it good. End it well. So when you make your videos, make sure that the last take you do is a good take, okay? Even if you got to slow it down to get a good full take. Also, don't feel like the repeats weren't done the way I've described them in that video. So you can do, I feel the easiest thing to do is just throw it on at the end of the practice session. So you'd like say you work up number one here, and then either your 15 minutes has come up or you maxed out, then you start adding the repetitions. So remember, the idea with the repeat stuff is basically you take what you have ramped up and then you solidify what you did by adding in those repeats. So it starts to work on the endurance a little bit more. And yeah, that would be cool if we could figure out what you mentioned in your email. I would imagine, basically the way I go about volume training, that's what I like to call it, where you're doing something for a long duration of time. Typically going like 20 beats per minute under a max of something and then just trying to do that for a long period of time, that works out pretty well. And that's kind of what the repeat stuff is about. It's to push your endurance a little bit and get you comfortable or more comfortable at the higher speeds for longer periods of time. And granted, 4 repetitions isn't too long, but it's certainly longer than just going through it once. So when you send the next your next batch of videos over, show me how you do in the repeats. I want to make sure it's being done the way I'm advising. So this way, I feel confident that you're getting the best and the most out of these lessons, okay? And make sure you include the repeats exactly how they're supposed to go. So I'll demonstrate all the repetition stuff for both numbers 1 and 2 this time, just so to make sure that you understand what to do. Now, I know you said use whatever tuning I like. I appreciate that. But I like to try and be as close to the student as possible, so I'm using my 7th string on this stuff, so this way it sounds the same as you. So it will be in this, just the B standard. So the next rhythm here, what we have, I wrote it out 2 different ways. Yeah, you know how to read a lot of this rhythm stuff already, but just in case, I wanted to have the easy way. I feel it's the easy way. Most people think it's the easy way. Easy way first. This way it's much easier to see where all the downbeats and upbeats are. And then down here we have, a lot less ties going on. We have this chord tied over into that bar because I want that to ring out the length of a quarter note. And mathematically, we can't put a quarter note there. Got to tie it over into the next bar. But it's basically 8th note, quarter note, 8th note, quarter note, 8th note, quarter note, 8th quarter, 8th quarter, 8th quarter, 8th quarter, 8th quarter every single time. Same thing up here. 8th quarter, 8th quarter, 8th quarter, and so on. So when you're playing this, there's a couple things to think about to make it easier. Strumming pattern, you're always going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, the whole time. Now, this is technically a polymeter because, yes, we have the 4/4 time signature because, well, we got those 4 quarter notes filling up the bar, 4 beats per bar. The strumming pattern, however, you could view it as a 3/4 pattern. So technically you have the 4/4 time signature going on at the same time as a 3/4 time signature. So you can count this as going like 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 3. Counting it like that's a lot easier than going 1 and 3, 4 and 2, 3 and 1, 2 and 4. That's a lot harder to think about doing it that way. Even though that is what's going on there, and you absolutely can do it that way, you can cheat a little and just count it as a 3/4 time signature. You just got to be careful of when you change the chords. But I think for just getting a countdown or a rhythm countdown, doing it in a 3/4 time signature, it makes this sort of thing easier. I find it's a lot easier. So let's I'm going to demonstrate at the usual 4 different speeds and then show the repeat stuff just to make sure you understand exactly what's going on there. So here we go. 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 3, 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 1 and 3. Oh man, that is not the chord I intended on. Hold on. I wanted that. Oh, the C5 sounds too happy. Alright, let's start that over again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 3. 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 All right, 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 3. 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 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 times through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 times through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 times through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, moving on to number 2. So yes, 2 strings this time. I like to use my 1st and 4th finger for these chords. So chord changes are coming more frequent this time. So that's why I wanted to go to the 3 fingers. Like, you did great in your demonstration. So I don't feel like we have to keep using 3 fingers. If you ever want to do something that uses 3 fingers, have at it. But for like these really quick power chord change type things, man, it's just so much easier to use 2 fingers. When you're going really fast, you can't tell the damn difference between 2 or 3 strings. You just can't. I can't. I don't think anyone else really can. So yeah, let's just play the 2-string versions here. Let's get back down to that 60. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof, what did I just do? Where did I get that sound from? That was odd. Trying to mute well and I end up hitting something funny. Huh. Alright, anyway, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Time just to make sure to question something there. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was bad. What? I'm not doing well today, am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's right. Forgetting what I just wrote. Alright, let's go to 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make that a palm mute as well. Alright, let's go to 160. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 200, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 2 times through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, left forearm starting to get tense there, having to hold that down and twitch all fast. All right, 3 times. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try 4 times at this speed. I don't know though. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof. Well, that'll get your heart rate up. That'll... See, this absolutely can push the endurance. Holy crap. Alright, well, that about covers it there. Yeah, I've learned that 7 strings are an absolute nightmare to keep quiet. And I got the action so freaking low on this thing. It's like, oh man, it's really easy to get sounds you don't want. Anyway, yeah, I think that covers everything I wanted to. So, any questions, let me know. And yeah, just remember, get those repeats in on the videos you send in. Just want to make sure they're understood properly. And any questions come up, let me know. I will see you again in your next videos.